Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of history's most enduring and chilling mysteries, a tale that has captivated and baffled investigators and enthusiasts for well over a century. We're talking about the enigmatic figure known as Jack the Ripper, a name synonymous with terror, unsolved crime, and a deep, dark corner of London's past. Before we delve in, if you're as fascinated by historical mysteries as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. The story takes us back to 1888, to the poverty-stricken, gas-lit streets of Whitechapel, a district in the East End of London. This was a place teeming with life, but also with immense hardship, overcrowding, and social unrest. It was against this backdrop that a series of horrific murders began, striking fear into the hearts of its residents and ultimately captivating the entire world. Between August and November of that year, at least 5 women, known as the Canonical Five, were brutally murdered. Their names were Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. These women, largely working as prostitutes, were found in various locations across Whitechapel, their deaths marked by extreme violence and distinctive mutilations that suggested a single cold-blooded killer. Imagine the atmosphere in Whitechapel at the time. News traveled fast, even without modern media. Fear was palpable. People were afraid to walk the streets alone, especially at night. Every shadow seemed to hold a potential threat. The police, the Metropolitan Police Service, found themselves under immense pressure. They had never encountered a killer quite like this. The investigative methods of the late 19th century were, of course, very different from today. There was no DNA analysis, no advanced forensics, no widespread fingerprinting. Detectives relied heavily on witness testimonies, often unreliable, and traditional police work. They canvassed the area, interviewed hundreds of people, and followed countless leads, but the killer always seemed to slip away. What made this case so unique and so terrifying was not just the brutality of the crimes, but the almost theatrical elements surrounding them. The killer, or someone pretending to be the killer, sent letters to the police and newspapers, taunting them and signing off with the infamous name Jack the Ripper. These letters, whether genuine or hoaxes, only amplified the hysteria and cemented the killer's legendary status. One particular letter, known as the From Hell letter, even contained a portion of a human kidney, believed to be from one of the victims. This added another layer of grim authenticity and shock to the escalating terror. The police had a massive task on their hands. They developed theories, investigated numerous suspects, and even brought in bloodhounds, a novel approach at the time. Yet, despite their best efforts, and despite the hundreds of officers assigned to the case, the killer was never identified. The murders abruptly stopped in November 1888, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and profound unease. Over the years, the fascination with Jack the Ripper has only grown. Hundreds of books have been written, countless documentaries made, and theories abound. Everyone from royalty to doctors to ordinary citizens has been named a potential suspect. Some popular theories suggest the killer was a local butcher, given the nature of the mutilations, while others point to a foreign sailor, or even a highly educated individual with anatomical knowledge. Each theory, however, has its flaws and lacks definitive proof. One of the reasons the case remains so captivating is precisely its unsolvability. It's a puzzle with missing pieces, a narrative without a definitive ending. It allows for endless speculation and interpretation, inviting us all to play detective. The fog and mystery of Victorian London provide the perfect backdrop for such a dark legend to persist. Beyond the gruesome details, the Jack the Ripper case also offers a window into the social conditions of the late 19th century. It highlighted the plight of the poor, the vulnerability of women in Whitechapel, and the stark inequalities of the era. The sensationalism surrounding the murders also marked an early example of how true crime could captivate a mass audience, shaping public perception and media coverage. So, who was Jack the Ripper? Was he a single individual, a madman stalking the shadows? Or was the name a convenient label for a series of unrelated crimes, or perhaps even a collective panic? We may never know for sure. The passage of time, the destruction of evidence, and the limitations of 19th century forensics mean that the true identity of the Ripper is likely lost to history, forever shrouded in mystery. What remains is the legend, a stark reminder of the darker side of human nature and the enduring power of an unsolved mystery to grip the human imagination. The story of Jack the Ripper continues to haunt us, a spectral presence in the annals of criminal history, a puzzle that still waits for its final elusive piece. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into one of history's most compelling unsolved cases. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and again, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on for more historical deep dives. We love hearing your thoughts, so let us know in the comments what you think about the Jack the Ripper case. Your theories are always welcome. Until next time, stay curious.